Hello. Alright, is this working? Is everything working? Can you hear the music and can you hear me? Actually, I might just do this. This may make it... will make it louder, but I can just turn that down. Alright, is everything cool? Can you hear me? Poggers. Alright, let's go then. Okay, so this stream, as you can probably tell from the title, I'm gonna be prototyping a random strategy game I came up with. Audio works. Cool. Cool, let's begin. Yeah, alright. We've got some loading messages. Well, loading is cringe. Okay. So, the basic idea of this is, so, you're basically stranded on a space station. You have to build stuff to defend against enemy attacks, and yeah, so that's basically how it works. You basically just build stuff to defend against enemy attacks, so it's a strategy across tower defense game. So what we have so far, if it will load, we can select between these two turrets here by right clicking, and then we can shoot by left clicking. This bar here is like a cooldown thing. If that reaches the top, it goes red and it locks up and we can't shoot no matter how much we spam left click until it goes back to the bottom, and then we can shoot again. Same for this one, but this one's a lot more powerful. You can just spam shoot, and so these projectiles do more damage and you can shoot a lot more of them. So that's basically it working so far. And so what I want to do at the moment looks pog. Thank you. What I want to do at the moment, so this circle thing here, this one is going to be our enemy. He's going to go and attack people. So he wants to work out which of these turrets is the strongest. So I'm not sure if I've coded that in. We'll go check that. And if we have, it should work out which is the strongest. My throat is really dry today. Alright, just wait for it to load. Okay, so if we bring this over here, it does absolutely nothing. I haven't even started with this yet. Alright then. Okay. So what we're gonna go and do then is when we start, we want to work out which is the highest threat. So to do that, we want to work out which part of the base is an actual part of the base, not just a random object floating around like another enemy. So we're gonna tag all enemies. We're gonna go and tag them. How about, so alright, so we're gonna have two different types of the base, I guess. So we're gonna have a base part and a base turret. So we're gonna have a base defense and a base offense. So base offense will be the highest threat, and the base defense will be the lowest threat. But basically how this is going to work is it's going to randomly pick like a 50-50 chance between a defense or an offense, and then it's going to attack one of the highest threats of that, if that makes sense. What are we playing now? This is Nest. Okay. I think. Yeah, okay, it's Nest. Alright, so let's start with base offense, because that's all we have now, and we're not going to put the defense part until later, because we have no defense parts in the game. So to do that, we can, should be simple. We can just go game object dot find game objects with tag, and then we can just find the base offense tag, and so that'll just find that. So we want to put this into a variable we can reference. So I'll just go game object. What would we call this variable? How about, so we want this to be an array, and we want to call it base part. No, we want to call it parts. So we can just hit like that. Bam! So that should work. So now we want to cycle through all of these and work out which one has the highest threat level. So we'll go for each variable. So for each game object part in game object part. Stop doing that. In parts. Okay. So for each one of these, you want to have an int threat value is equal to part dot get component. So we want to get the turret component from here. Is that gonna work? Okay, yeah, that's gonna work. And then dot thread value. That's a float. I guess this will have to be a float then too. So basically how this works, we're finding our part that's we want to fight, and then so we find all of the turrets on the base, and then we find their threat value. So how this works is if we go to the turret, what we do, when we start, I'm going to move this to awake so we don't get any errors with the threat value not existing. So our threat value is our damage value divided by our reload time. So if that makes sense. So if we do like heaps of damage but we reload once every 2 years, we're gonna have a pretty low threat value. But if we do heaps of damage and reload every 0.1 second, it's gonna be very high. Because not only, say, maybe we do 10 damage and we have 0.1 a 0.1 reload time. But I've just realized I don't even use the reload time anymore. That's just not a thing. I've implemented a different system. Okay, so what we're gonna use instead of that is data dot. Okay, so it's gonna be times data dot cooldown speed. No. Max heat. So we're gonna put this into like open brackets plot data dot where is it? Where is cooldown speed? How's that gonna work? Okay, so we're gonna see what that gets us. It should return us its threat value when we start. Okay. We have so the OP one gives us a threat value of 2000, and the not very OP one gives us a threat value of 12. I think that's fair. It's a bit more than just having 101, but yeah, that works. So now what we're gonna do Where's the script gone? Here, basic enemy AI. So we can get... Oh, I need a... Have I not defined the tag? Because it gave me an error message. It's right there. Alright, so I'm just gonna add both of these to that tag. And let's see what that does. Okay. Oh wait, no, I just want to play it now. So, how's your day been, chat? There we go, it's done loading. So, which one is... still gives us... an error. Why is it giving me an error? Errors are cringe and dumb. Why is it giving me an error? It's dumb. Dumb and stupid. Base offense. Have I spelled everything right? Oh, I used a C by accident. Oh, whoops. That would be the problem. Loading isn't fun. I should know. I've played Blue Guy 06. I'm assuming that had bad loading screens. Bad loading times. Alright, let's... Still giving me an error. Yeah. Why are you making me... Oh, it's giving me a different error. Oh. There we go, that should work now. Bad loading screens is an understatement. Oh no. I'm gonna Google this. I'm assuming you're talking about Sonic. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. Yeah. Glad I'm not a Sonic fan. Okay, so... Is it still screaming at me? Can't remember if we fixed it or not. We fixed it. There we go. Okay. So... What do we want to do now? So we want a game object for the, turret that is has the highest threat value. So... Game object. No, it's not an array. Highest threat. Heightest threat. Okay, and then... if highest threat dot get component in children turret dot threat value is greater than part dot get component in children turret dot threat value. What am I doing? I'm gonna have a semicolon. This isn't if statement. in children. Okay. And we can just do or highest threat is no. No, let's do that first to try and avoid an error message. And we just set this to null by default. There we go. This is probably gonna. Oh, we need to end this if statement. Okay. So if it is, then we just want to go highest threat is now the part we are currently on, and that's it. Right? I have a feeling it's not gonna like this, and I'm scared. I might have to do some nested if statements, and that would just get complicated, so I'm just hoping this doesn't throw me any errors. Come on, please, please. Come on, come on, come on. No. No, it's giving me errors. Actually, you know what we could do? Instead of setting it to null, we could just set it to part dot. Wait. Parts 0, so the first entry in our part script. Also, have you all... can you hear the music in the background? Is that hearable? Can you hear it? I think you can. My stream thing says you can, but I don't know if you actually can. Just making sure, because I have like zero trust in this software. You can hear the music. Okay, good. Hey, we have 2 viewers. If there's anyone here who hasn't liked the video, please like the video. I need likes. Okay. We want the likes. Alright. What do we want to do now? So this we haven't tested this yet. We need to test this just to make sure it doesn't throw any more errors. Alright, here we go. No errors. Now I just want to return the highest threat. So we can just put it in a log message in the console. Just gotta go highest threat dot name plus I'm gonna move that over here just before. Okay. Wait, no, we don't want to do that there. That's a bad idea. So I put that there, and I just go highest threat dot get. I test for breakfast. Okay, good for you. Dot get component in children turret dot threat value. So I'm just gonna go and hit a space in here. just so it looks nice. Okay. Wait for this to load. And wait for this to load again. I feel like something hasn't fully worked here. I probably just used the wrong, if that is greater, no. Wrong one. Oops. Sorry. There we go. And I just want to move them around in the hierarchy just to make sure that that doesn't change anything, because sometimes that does if it's not working properly, if we haven't coded it in properly. Good, it still works. Epic. Alright, so now what we want to do is we just want to go and attack the highest target by shooting at it. How are we gonna do that? Honestly, I need a break from this. My brain's hurting, but I've just started doing a stream. What do I do now? What should we do, chat? Oops. What do you think we should do? Nah, I feel like we'll just do a small stream because there's not really many people on here at the moment, and there's just, yeah, so it's been like 20 minutes. Oh yeah, we're gonna end now. Ending isn't done. They were my last words. Goodbye.